Hello everybody, General here today, and we're for another episode of how to make lime concrete. How do we do that? Well, we'll step outside of our house first because we're going to start by getting wood. We're going to need to locate trees, which I've got many here in front of me. Back into our mansion, of course, guys, we're going to make our crafting table first. So crafting table, guys, is made from any wood log, well, because you're going to be needing planks. So any planks, and any wood log would give you planks, and any planks is totally fine. And 4 of those, which is 2 by 2, you get yourself a crafting table. Now into a crafting table right here, we immediately begin making what we need to make, right, which is our dye. So because green is an interesting color, because you don't just make green, you need a furnace actually. Why do we need a furnace? Because you're going to need to place that in a furnace, the cactus in a furnace to make your dye. So we're going to be needing 8 cobblestones like so. Cobblestones come from breaking through or mining stone, which is just a great looking rock. Once you get that, you're going to be obviously needing you're going to be able to acquire your cobblestone. And what you're going to be doing is 8 makes a furnace. So now into our furnace here, we're going to be needing coal to power the furnace, and the coal comes from your coal ore, by the way. So now what we're going to be doing, of course, is we're going to be putting our cactus on the very top here, and that's going to cook it into what's called green dye. So that's basically that first part. Now what we're going to be doing, guys, is mixing green with white. How do we get white? White comes from bone meal, and bone meal comes from bone. So if you place your bone meal here, it gives you white dye like so. Now you've got white dye as well. Now what you're going to be doing in Zoom, of course, you're going to place your white dye with your green dye upon, and then you're going to get yourself your green, your lime green there. Now into the crafting table again, you're going to be placing 1 lime green, and then you're going to be also you're going to be placing your your green dye and your white dye together. That's going to give you lime green. And then what you're then going to be doing, of course, now that you've got your lime, you're going to get straight into making the making the concrete. So it's going to be needing 4 gravel, and it's going to be needing 4 sand. So together, there we are here, the green concrete powder. But it doesn't just finish there. It doesn't just stop there, because this concrete powder, it's just it's concrete powder. It's not concrete just yet. What you then need to do is add water. So right now it's actually raining outside, but also I've got like a small river, like small pond outside. I wouldn't call it a pond really, but water. So I will have to have it come in contact with water. So first of all, I'm going to explain a little bit what gravel is, right? So, and where to find it. So gravel is a very interesting rock, basically, or block that is it's found in many places, right? So you can find it in shallow waters. You can also find them in ponds, rivers, seas, and even underground actually. And basically what it does is, so it can be found in many places. And also your sand can be found mainly in desert biomes, but it can also be found in other places like near large bodies of water, like seas. And what's interesting about them in that is that both of them are affected by gravity. So unlike other blocks that just kind of float up in the air, gravel and sand don't do that. Now, if we step outside of our crib for a second, we're then going to be needing to locate a water source. And then, of course, when we place our lime concrete powder, it turns into... So first of all, without the water, it looks like this. Now, with the water, it looks like that. It's a lot more smoother, polished, and it's got like black edges. All of them have black edges, actually. It's a lot more smoother. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me in this video on how to make a green concrete. If you like what you see, guys, please like, comment, and of course, most important, subscribe to, first of all, guys, get notified when I stream and post more content like this. And second, guys, because it gives me the strength and motivation to keep making more content like this. Thank you guys so much. I hope you liked it. I hope it all made lots of sense, because that's obviously what I want all the time. And I'll be seeing you in the next one. Ciao.